I think now we can see the India, the overall the HVAC, the applications is booming up. And also here I think now no matter from the we say the industrial application or the residential application, now is all very good opportunity to growth. And as Delta actually we provide a different kind of solutions. One is from the building automation perspective, and the other is from industrial automations. And also we have we say the overall the fan solutions. So for us actually we just can combine all our data, the overall solutions to see what the customer needs. And also now we have a lot of we say the indoor the quality the systems also can helping the currents in India the air pollutions actually is a big problem for people's health. Also, our system actually can doing very good filters like the PM 2.5 and also the I think the very good filter to improve the air quality indoor. And also our industrial automation part currently more focusing on the data center related. So you will see this kind of the industrial applications, especially for the data center solution or the industry the automations actually can support a lot of this kind of application. Maybe Sanjeev can add on some more related to how we are doing the HVAC for the control and also for energy savings and also for the data center application.
Very well said by Mr. Benjamin. But just to add, in the last couple of years, we see that the infrastructure industry is growing exponentially. And when I talk about infrastructure, it is not only the data centers. We have a lot of airports coming in, a lot of metros getting constructed, even otherwise a lot of commercial and residential buildings also coming up. And the way we move forward, we have to look for ways wherein we have better efficiency in the system, which means we consume less energy, delivering more, and we have the right products at the right space. We have the type of PM5 induction motors, which are compact in size and more energy efficient for the HVAC application. We have liquid cooled drives, again specifically for the data centers, wherein they are using to add more space to the data center rather than adding space to the control panels. And also with the advent of new technologies like the maglev bearings, you see higher cooling within a system compared to the traditional system. So with these new technologies coming up, we feel that Delta is really geared up to address this market, not only when we talk about the compressors or the chillers, but also for the air handling units.
What sort of cooling technologies you are employing for the data centers? Is it immersion sort or direct to chip cooling?
So that is the cooling of the white space. Okay. In the white space, where we have our solutions also. But typically talking about the industrial automation, we are into the gray space, where we take care of the entire data center cooling.
I think currents for the overall the electronics the industry, I think not only for semiconductor, I think also we are quite focusing on the smart manufacturing. So now I see in India the overall so many the electronics industry or the new companies they continue to invest in. So for the overall supply chain, I think you can say starting from the chip level, this is semiconductor. But this is only we say the part of the supply chain. But the other hand, we also need many the smart manufacturing the applications. So just like current data, we have for the functions we can overall to support the smart manufacturing line, and also including the semiconductor industry. So now what data we are trying to support or we doing the service to our customer, actually just would like to covering the overall supply chain from this industry. No matter our customer is from the semiconductor or is just doing the manufacturing or the electronic or electronical related for us is all what we can cover. So like we also saying for the factory automations, and also now we even can do the very good the whole line the design. Like we say the from the components, or then also for the machine level, then also to system level, then to the whole the line design. This is what the data we can do. Then for semicon, actually now we more focusing on we say the tool hookups area, and also we have the systems we can also supporting for the facility level. So that we can using our VT SCADA, we can using the FMCS control system to supporting the semicon industry. And actually we already have some the good experience to supporting many the Taiwanese-based company like TSMC, like Microns, not only in Taiwan, also in Japan, and also for other countries like Arizona in US.
How do you see the semiconductor industry from the eyes of Taiwan?
I think semiconductor, the investment is a long-term investment, and also this is need to having not only the money for invest, talent is still the key, and also I think the technology and also very strong the government support is always necessary. So here we can see the government have a very strong no matter from the POI, everything all trying to support the semicon industry. And also I think from the industry-wise, no matter from local India or from the overseas investors, I think this trend is quite clear. For talents, I think for India, this is always India's strength. Also, India have so many good talents, and also now we actually in Taiwan, even you go to TSMC fab, you can see many Indian engineers already working there. And also, I think for long term, because this supply chain is a very long supply chain, so they can starting from the chip design into chip manufacturing. So I think India current in the chip design area is already there. Now just need to having more the manufacturing related, or we say the process engineer, equipment engineers. Then this need to have a good environment to learn. They still need to waiting for the fab. They are ready, the setup installed, and starting have the people to learn to really working on it, and also a lot of patent. I think some the new join need for this company still need to find a way to see how to quickly pick up.
So where are your research facilities located?
Actually, we are not making the semiconductor by Delta ourselves. Yeah. But we just
We make the manufacturing line for the semiconductors.
Okay.
We don't make the semiconductors per se,
Okay.
but the entire line
yes.
line.
for
All
manufacturing.
for the
Yes,
components and other
yes,
things.
yes,
That
yes.
is okay.
So what investment do you see in India market? Because India is also opening up semiconductor facilities now.
Actually, now for the components and also machine level, we already have some machine. Actually, in the semiconductor production line, we have the universal instruments. We have the actually for the details, maybe Sanjeev can be introduced for.
So we not only talk about the semiconductor industry, but we also talk about the electronic manufacturing.
Correct.
Both things
Yeah.
together hand in hand, right?
Sure.
So we build the entire line end to end for the the component manufacturing. When I say the electronic component, it could be like making a phone. So right from the start till the end, packing, warehousing, everything can be done by Delta.
Mm-hmm.
That is one. For the semicon, we have recently acquired one company, an American company, which is into complex machine making for the semicon and the electronics manufacturing industry. So we have the SMT lines, we have the wafer lines, manufacturing the wafers or polishing the wafers. So all those things are available with Delta.
What other industrial automation products you have?
So, if you really ask me, Delta has the entire basket of the industrial automation products, right from the manufacturing components. So for example, in any shop floor you go, you will find a lot of conveyors, servo drives, servo motors, normal induction motors, right? And then these are the ones which are running the show, the manufacturing, right? But then places you would require the data to see how the things are being manufactured, what is the production line, what is the capacity, and how is the machines performing. So you have the control products, the PLCs, HMIs, which are gathering the data, and through the IoT solutions or the networking switches, this data is transferred to the through certain softwares that goes into the management layer. Of course, we have the controllers there, the IPC and the PPC, and then now we have developed these softwares which are good for data analysis. So this thing was missing, say about 3-4 years back, but today we have the entire range of products and solutions from the shop floor to the top floor. So we can do the entire data analysis and then give it to the management for their further deliberations. So a lot of things have changed during this time. In the industries, if I talk about say 10 years back, the industry was more into a preventive maintenance sort of a thing. Today it has changed to predictive maintenance, right? So all these machines what you have at the shop floor, they are all sensor based, or they have the monitoring systems, and you can see how it is performing, and if they require any maintenance, it can be predicted much before, rather than having a shutdown or a breakdown in the machinery and then you start repairing that. It's better to know what is happening to the machine beforehand, and then you can provide the solution.
Yeah, that's a very good idea. You are talking about the IoT solutions and other things and sensors, etc. based. So, what role do you see artificial intelligence have for your manufacturing?
So, AI is at a very budding stage, right?
Yes.
So, what we hear from the industry is just the tip of the iceberg, right? There's a lot of things which has to be done, and we are really, really eager to see that what is for us for the future. My only take here is that yes, there are a lot of softwares, and hardwares which we are,
already
taking care of, and then people are working on it. But my take on this, as a industry veteran, is that we now have to get into the mode where industries and institutions have to co-work. Unless we do that, unless we train the young engineers in this field, we will not be able to survive this wave. So institutions and industries have to work hand in hand. We have to give training to the young engineers, and Mr. Ben has recently set up a CEO in one of the state government colleges.
Okay.
Yeah, so we are into that phase where we have to make sure that the young generation learns, and then they take us to the next orbit.
So, what steps you are taking to skill the young generations, and what advice would you give to, and how would you create the awareness among them to go for the manufacturing technologies or industrial automation? That this field is very lucrative one for the future.
This is, I think, for the India, the future. This is always the most important thing. So now, as I'm just saying, now we just set up a COE center in the state-owned university in Tamil Nadu. Actually, this is the first step. We're just trying to let the students, they can learn I think no matter from the PLC coding and how to control the robots, and also to using the automation machines. So this is, I think, something we should build the capability from the student level. So from Delta, actually, we are not just to set up the COE center. Actually, we also giving the textbook for the students to learn. So this is very important, just to create the environment, and then them can learn from the school and can be ready on the machine to do the trial. And also we need a lot of the teachers support. So maybe now we are considering how to give the teacher have a good training sessions, which Delta can support the university or the schools or colleges to starting have more the real environments for students to learn. So this is something now we are starting to work with.
So it's adding to that whether you are exploring the IITs and other institutions
Yes,
also,
yes,
collaboration
yes,
with the
yes,
startups,
yes.
etc.
Yes.
So what are their feedback?
Yeah, very positive. And also we have a very strong support also from the governments, no matter from the Tamil Nadu governments. Now because our manufacturing site is set up in 𝗬𝗏𝗃, so we are just starting from that areas, but further we will do more in the different states, and also government's strong support is still necessary.
What further technological innovation do you see in the coming future?
So, just to add what
Yeah,
Dan
please.
said, the Prime Minister launched a very good scheme of PM Setu for upgrading the ITIs and
Yes.
the other institutions. So, we are also partnering there.
Okay.
So, we would be providing it's just not providing the hardware. We have to provide the hardware. Because this is a 5-year project, so we have to train the teachers there, the professors there.
Nice.
We have to give them certain set of, as you said, the textbook or the experiments, which they will keep on working on, and therefore, thereby they will get to know more about the products, how they will perform, and then they can also put in their own brains to see what next generation projects they can do by themselves.
Means encouraging them to
Absolutely.
include the curriculum, new chapters.
Yes.
Oh, that's a very encouraging and inspiring. And thank you very much, gentlemen,
Thank you.
for talking to you and telling about the perspectives of the semiconductor industries as well as investment and the data center cooling. Any other things you want to say?
I think the market is huge, but now just for Delta, just like you also mentioned, now for us we just trying to bring the most updated new technology, including the artificial intelligence. So now, like current the data and the machine level, what we design, we also offer. We say the DIA twin. This is also a digital twin from Delta. So this is also give the function to support our customers. So actually, I think now we will see the AI will be everywhere. So this is something I think we already prepared and also trying to support all our customers.
Thank you very much for the sharing nice insights.
Thank you so much, sir.